Before Chet Holmgren was drafted, he said this.
No, knockdown. I think I could be a 50-40-90 player.
And he also said this.
Best player in the NBA, in your opinion?
Myself in 2 months.
And then the Oklahoma City Thunder drafted him with the 2nd overall pick. But before playing a single NBA game, Chet was injured while guarding LeBron in a Pro AM game. This injury caused him to miss his entire rookie season and left us fans waiting for another year. How good is Chet Holmgren really? Well, just a few games into what's technically going to count as Chet's rookie season, the answer is here. He's really damn good. And the entire world got a glimpse of that when he faced up against Wemby in the Battle of the Unicorns. But if you've locked in and watched some Thunder games this season, Chet's ridiculous talent is on display every night and on both ends. We'll start with the offensive end. It's rather hard to actually find a single flaw in Chet's offensive game. I'm not even kidding. That's actually why I'm making this video. I mean, he can play on or off the ball, he can shoot and stretch the floor, he can take defenders off the dribble and create for himself. And what's arguably been most impressive is his ability to read plays. The Thunder literally have this man running point guard, and his patience and poise appears to be that of a 10-year vet. Watch Chet here bring the ball up here. Yes, in case you were wondering, that is a 7'1", 21-year-old with under 10 NBA games played bringing the ball up and directing the offense. Watch him make the simple mature read here to find Dort for the 3. Another great read here to find Isaiah Jones for a 3.
Joe, same spot.
If defenses are going to commit to Chet on picks like this, it's going to be a problem. He's making it look very easy to just make this pass over the top to really anyone behind the arc or anywhere on the floor. And don't act like Chet can't push it and make a behind-the-back pass on a fast break like he's prime Jason Kidd and not a 7'1", 21-year-old. Let's move on to the scoring department. Chet is certainly a 3-level scorer, but again, his patience and basketball IQ seems to be allowing him to provide way more value off the ball as well. Whether he's rolling to the basket or coming off of a pin down, Chet doesn't really require the ball or massive usage to make an impact on this team, which is huge because they already have a lot of guys who are capable and need to handle the ball. And they should be, like Shea, Giddey, and Jalen Williams. Here are some moments this year where Chet's offensive impact was felt. If you're part of the Chet not going to be strong enough for the league crowd, you might want to skip past this one. Here he is bodying Sabonis for the bucket. And what's easy to fall in love with for any hoop fan is Chet's ability to create, especially as a 7-footer. Here he is with a pump fake on Looney and a nice lefty finish through traffic. Yikes and Vucevic is just absolutely lost here. This is literally a move that Kyrie Irving does. Just the only difference is that this is a 7'1", 21-year-old in his first season. And here he is just punishing Zion for a late closeout, which appears to be something he will punish defenders for the next 15 years. And then just absolutely going in his bag, crossover, and fake spin move, followed by a turnaround jumper over Jarrett Allen. Just filthy. Then this step through against Wiggins is just absurd footwork for any NBA player, but especially for a 7-footer. And this is the rollman IQ that makes Chet extremely dangerous for OKC, because they have a lot of players who can lead the pick and roll. Oh yeah, and defense. You can make an argument that Chet is actually more of a unicorn on defense than he is on offense. Well, really, he's a unicorn on both sides of the ball, but check this out. Watch Chet here. He sees 3 different defenders on the Warriors in one possession and doesn't really overcommit to any, starting with Curry, forcing him to get rid of the ball, then to Draymond, and then contesting Wiggins at the basket, and finishing by grabbing the rebound. And then here, his ability to backpedal and then go straight up vertically to get this stop against Evan Mobley is special. This is another tough one, for the Chet won't be strong enough for the NBA crowd. A lot of big men never learn to do this and are out of the league by year 4. And as far as stamps of approval, Draymond Green said this about Chet and Steph Curry said this.
Chet's a problem. He can play, he can dribble the ball, he can shoot the ball, has great length, a great shot blocker. He's only going to get better.
It's because he can get from A to B pretty quick. He's got good finishing and he's got length. You have to respect him at all 3 levels. And he's just getting started. So it's jersey swapping, the history we have. He crossed me up in my own camp.
And JJ Redick said this.
Today's intro talking about the Thunder and specifically about Chet Holmgren.
Let me know in the comments how high you think Chet's ceiling is. Is it MVP level? Is it all-star level? Or is he just a good complement to a team? Chet was an easy player to pick on coming into the league as he had a huge target on his back as the number 2 overall pick and victim of being called a toothpick. Getting hurt in the summer before his first season didn't really help that case. But now, early into his official rookie year, a lot of those jokes and doubts are now quiet. Is Chet Holmgren a future star?